Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make an exciting video all about my new horse Ruby. So I bought Ruby about 2 months ago. She is a Australian warm blood. I think she's rising 8 years old, and I found her after many months of quite disappointing horse hunting, with the usual horse hunting pitfalls, failed vet checks and the like. And when I found Ruby, she was in work with a local trainer, being sold on behalf of her owner, and she seemed to kind of fit the bill, being the right size for me, in a good kind of age group. She's a nice mover and seemed to have a lovely temperament. So yeah, I was very excited. Unfortunately, after I went to look at her, we had our world health crisis, which was a fun time for everyone. And things kind of looked a bit difficult, and for a while things looked like they were going to shut down pretty severely in my city, which luckily, being in the most isolated city in the world, they didn't, which has been really, really lucky. But I sort of put the horse hunting on hold a bit. I think Ruby had a little bit of time off during this time, and then the seller contacted me and said, "Are you still interested?" The owner would be willing to negotiate. So I made an offer and, well, got her at a quite good price. There she is, Miss Ruby. And yeah, so I took her home and I rode her. And in the first week of bringing her home, Miss Ruby proceeded to buck me off. So we got off to a bit of a rough start during our time together. But I think it was a combination of things. I think she was very fresh. I think being a new place, yeah, just a few different things happened, different feed, different environment. So yeah, she bucked me off. And I thought, oh, this is a lot more horse than I had expected, and that I'm used to. I am a track work rider, so I'm quite used to riding young horses. But obviously warm bloods are a little bit different from what I'm used to. Thoroughbreds are quite reactive and hot, but tend not to be quite as explosive as Ruby showed she is capable of. And yeah, so straight away I contacted my friend, which I'm so glad that I did. I didn't let it kind of go downhill and become a real dangerous ongoing thing. I contacted my friend Sam, who has ridden track work with me previously and is an amazing horse trainer. So I got Sam out and she took Ruby for 2 weeks to her barn where she trains from. She does a lot of breaking and re-educating, and yeah, after the first week she messaged me and she was like, "Oh, I think Ruby needs to stay a bit longer." And I was like, "Oh no, what has she done?" And she said, "Oh no, she's so fun to ride, I love her." So she did work through some stuff with Ruby. Being a typical kind of unexposed warm blood, she has a little bit of sassiness in her. And when she does kind of think, "Oh, I don't have to do that," she's very athletic about it. And she Missy. So I'm off today to have a lesson with Sam, because since Ruby has come home, I have been having 2 lessons a week with Sam. So Sam rides her, and then I'll jump on her, or we'll go for a trail ride together, or I will have a lesson on her and Sam will coach me. So we've really worked hard to get a few strategies Hello, Missy. I've really had to sort of skill up a bit to manage this fancy new girl, and yeah, I'm learning so much on her. She is quite awesome to sit on when she is going nicely, which is exciting and something that I'm not really used to. So I'm about to take her out to Sam's place and we're going to go for a trail ride today. She had quite a hard lesson yesterday and the weather looks like it's going to kind of go downhill over the next few days, so I thought it would be good to get another ride in. And yeah, so off we go, Ruby. So yeah, we've really had to try and work hard to develop a bit of a partnership, and having Sam's help has been amazing. I couldn't have done it without her, and it's still an ongoing process, but I have some video of her progression and what we've been up to. We've been doing a lot of groundwork and obstacle courses and just things to really try and build a relationship and a rapport and get her to see that doing things our way with quite a few less aerials is actually not a bad time for her, and that she can really enjoy her work as well. And she is extremely intelligent, so she really does seem like she wants to do the right thing. So I really hope that we can get it together, hey? And that she will be kind of my forever horse that I can go up through the levels with a little bit more. And yeah, so we're off to Sam's for a trail ride today, and I will play some of the video clips that I have of what we've been up to over the last couple of months and how we've been working together to try and really create a nice partnership. So this is my first ride with Missy Mare when I first brought her home, and as you can see, she's quite fresh. So before I took her to Sam's, it's really important to note that I got her vetted and made sure that she wasn't having any physical problems, which could have been the reason why she was acting out a bit. When I took this video, Sam had already done about a week with Ruby and had kind of got to know her on the ground a fair bit and decided that it was a little bit of a problem of her not really wanting to go forward. So she instilled a little bit more forward into her and gave her the option to go forward nicely or do a one-range stop, which is our method of shutting her down if she does give me that kind of bronky behaviour, which she was doing. Sam loves her, thinks that she's actually a really lovely horse. Just a few little things to work on, like the going forward and being really clear to her when she does do the right thing, that we're really kind and nice to her. This is Ruby about a week and a half into Sam's boot camp, and as you can see, she's really starting to go nicely here. She's much more forward, much more obedient. Sam's more just giving me a lesson this day on how I need to ride Ruby, which is to be kind of very firm, make her work when she's sort of tight and tense, and as soon as I get what I want, to be very soft, sit very still and be very kind to her. See here, she is just ignoring Sam a little bit, so she backs her up a few steps just to reinforce the downward aid, and then really lets her trot forward and is very soft and light with her. So here Sam's just doing a bit of groundwork with her and talking about how she has to be responsive, and if I don't get the response that I want, I really need to kind of escalate the pressure to the point where I get what I want and then leave her alone again. A bit more. Yeah. 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 We also did some obstacles with Ruby, which were really interesting to get her to listen and wait and be able to move each foot separately. So I've really found the obstacle stuff very interesting and really, really helpful in getting to know Ruby.
Hesitation happening
Yeah.
because that's where there's no pressure.
Yeah.
So. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Good baby.
She's like, oh, I like it up here.
Ineffective. Like, fix the worst thing. And if she's just like curling and running, fix that. Remember, keep changing your mind all of the time on this horse. Don't get stuck in one thing. Whatever it is, if it's not working, you can change it. Yeah, there you go. Engage your core, cuddle with your ankles. It is. Remember, use your seat as the metronome. When you've got what you want, soften your arms and your fingers.
So this is our most recent ride, and as you can see, we're really starting to get it together and work as a team. She's starting to become so much softer and more consistent into my hand and quiet around my leg, and when she's like this, I just feel so safe on her, and she's just so nice to sit on. I feel like everything that we're going through is going to be worth it in the end. So that's it for today, guys. I just got back from my trail ride. She was such a good girl today. I really feel like we're starting to develop a bit of a partnership. I know there'll be lots of challenges along the way, and I hope you guys enjoyed our video all about our progress so far, and we'll come back next time and watch another one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.